What's up everyone? In this video, I'll be providing you a complete guide to team up from Devil May Cry Peak of Combat. Before we get into the video, I just really want to thank you guys for getting this channel to 2,000 subscribers. I didn't expect to hit this milestone so soon, but I'm very happy we did, so thank you. Now, let's get into the video. So we're going to kick off this guide with my personal favorite team, Pishical Team. Virgil Endless Judgment, Dante Royal Guard, and Dante Devil Hunter. The Pishical Team showcases a formidable lineup led by Virgil Endless Judgment, the attacker Pishical, and damage. Now, let's the recommended and alternative build for Virgil Endless Judgment. Weapon: Malevolent Tusk exclusive weapon. You can use Malevolent Tusk for recommended build. It can be obtained through Coup Challenge mode or Weapon Vault. Awakened Ebony Hell weapon. You can use this weapon as an alternative to Malevolent Tusk. You can get it through Vault or Coup Challenge mode. Now, let's see alternative weapon for Virgil Endless Judgment. If you are still playing in early game, you can use Legendar or Epic Weapon. You can get the weapon on Co-op mode or Lucky Draw. In the early game, you can use this weapon hardened Fine Epic rank. Demon card. Now, let's see recommended card for Virgil Endless Judgment. You can use Phantom cards to play Endless Judgment. Get it in Slot of Slaughter level 60. Now, let's see alternative card for Virgil Endless Judgment. Hell Vanguard card, Epic rank. You can use this card for early game in level 40. Book of Demon. Pishical Book of Demon for Virgil Endless Judgment. Use the Phantom Book of Demons for Pishical characters like Endless Judgment, as it has unique effects for judgment cuts. Now, let's see Virgil can break the Shield Maven using Spiral Sword. A proficient physical hunter who wields a katana with exceptional finesse in combat. He boasts a whiffed and relentless assault, employing both long-range and AoE attacks. You can try this trick. Hold style skill to activate the deadly spiral swords. Then, with lightning-fast reflexes, use Trick Up to close the distance and unleash a flurry of rapid strikes upon your target. This technique is particularly effective. Dante Royal Guard, the breaker of Shield Pishical Team. Royal Guard is very useful in Pishical teams, can block enemy attacks, and can break enemy shields. Now, let's see recommended and alternative build for Dante Royal Guard. Royal Guard, currently the best shield breaker and can block enemy attacks. In addition to using the Royal Guard, you can use Devil Crusher as an alternative shield breaker in the Pishical team. If you upgrade Dante Royal Guard to maximum or X rank, you will unlock many talents that are very useful for Shield of Breaker. Now, let's see Royal Guard and Devil Crusher break the Shield of Minotaur. Royal Guard can block incoming attack and transfers damage to enemies. He possesses the unique ability to block incoming attacks effortlessly and accumulate rage, which can be channeled into a devastating release, which deals more damage based on how much rage he has. Employ his prowess to shatter damage red shields. In alternative, if you don't have a Dante Royal Guard, use Virgil Devil Crusher. He will be a shield breaker and support in Team Physical. Weapon. Now, let's see the recommended weapon for Dante Royal Guard. Cloud Strikers, Hell rank exclusive weapon recommended for Royal Guard. where this weapon giving a stat bonus that is very useful for the Dante Royal Guard. You can use Pachi Fist's Hell rank for alternative Cloud Strikers. Gain 500 MP or explosiveness upon entering the battle. For the alternative weapon, if you are still playing in the early game, you can use legendary or epic rank weapons. For example, you can use Pachi Fist's legendary rank. This weapon still have buffs to increase overall damage when attacking targets with damage red shield. And the epic rank weapon you can use Fearless Titan. This weapon only gives overall damage buff and increase attack. Demon card. Let's see the recommended card for Dante Royal Guard. For the recommended card, you can use this. 2 Beowulf cards can increase physical damage by 16%, and installing 4 cards will increase crit rate and crit damage by 20%. Now, let's see alternative card for Dante Royal Guard. Installing 2 Hell Vanguard cards can increase physical damage by 10%, and with 4 cards increase overall damage by 10%. You can get this card in level 40 from Slot of Slaughter. Book of Demon. Let's see Book of Demon. Physical book for Dante Royal Guard. Use the Phantom Book of Demon for character Pishical, like Virgil Endless Judgment, Dante Royal Guard, and Dante Devil Hunter. Now everyone's. Let's see the last character for physical team. Dante Devil Hunter, an adept early game physical damage dealer wielding a formidable Graceword. His Devil Trigger ability amplifies both his damage output and survivability, while his style skill, Stinger, applies weakening effect. As he progresses, he transitions into a support role, triggering his teammates' KT by filling bleed gauge. Now, let's see recommended an alternative build for Dante Devil Hunter, the enhanced damage for physical team. Devil Hunter in physical teams is very useful to increase damage teammates, and he can trigger KT so that the team's cooldown is faster by using Stringer. For the example, here we will see how Devil Hunter can trigger KT in Pishical team. Devil Hunter can trigger KT using Stringer. When hit the target, KT for team first will appear. Now, let's see in the slow motion. Here, when the Stringer is released and hits the target, it will automatically trigger the KT of the Virgil. The bleed gauge will be max, triggering increased damage to Devil Hunters and team, and you can use Virgil to final execute. Weapon. Now, let's go to recommended weapon for Dante Devil Hunter. Blade of Obscurity Hell rank. Increase overall damage by 10% and immediately gain 500 MP, or explosiveness upon entering battle. For the alternative weapon, you can use legendary or epic rank. Let's see alternative weapon for Devil Hunter. Blade of Obscurity legendary rank. Increase overall damage if you equip to trigger another Hunter KT, and increase overall damage after activating style skill. Victory Blade. You can use this weapon for early game. This weapon only giving buff overall damage. Get the weapon on co-op mode or lucky draw. Demon card. Now let's see recommended card for Dante Devil Hunter. Phantom, the legendary card for physical characters, and also you can use this card for Dante Devil Hunter. You can get this card in the Slot of Slaughter level 50. In the alternative card, you can use this card for Dante Devil Hunter. Hell Vanguard. In early game you can use this card. Increase physical damage and overall damage by 10%. Use this card before level 50. Book of Demon. Use the Phantom Book of Demon for physical characters. Yeah, of course, you can use this book for Dante Devil Hunter. Phantom Book of Demon. Increased damage against bleeding target by 60% in Flow Resonance level 5. Now everyone's. Let's see Team Physical in the Physical Realm, floor 90. Dante can be a damage dealer, where he can be a support in the physical team. When the Devil Hunter hits the target using Stringer, can trigger the team's KT. And Virgil Endless Judgment as physical damage. He becomes the core of the physical team as a distant rage using Judgment Cut. When Virgil is in focus, will issue Perfect Judgment Cut. Can be stacked 4 times. Dante Royal Guard can block enemy attacks and can transfer damage using Royal Release. Royal Guard can be said to be a tanker in the physical team. When the Royal Guard is upgraded to max level, will increase with red shield damage. When upgrading to max level, Dante Royal Guard gains a very useful talent to become a shield breaker. And when Virgil used Judgment Cut End, it can restore Concentrate to the max, so it can use Perfect Judgment Cut and bring up doppelgangers. I hope this video can help you guys. If you have any questions about the other team lineups, please leave a comment on this video, and I am trying to help you, so that you can play the Devil May Cry Peak of Combat game with this good mobile version. See you in the 10 January Demon Hunter.